All right, Shalom. We the brothers from the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another live lesson. Prior to getting started, as we always do, like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And in today's lesson, as you can see on the topic, man, welfare, unemployment benefits is about to be rescinded. All right. And through the spirit, me and the brothers was breaking bread. All right. And we about to just, go in on it. And Abarat be edifying. All right. Hey, play that little video, bro, concerning the from that brother page.
Hey mate, it started in Victoria. They're shutting people's bank accounts, taking their money, telling them to go and get a vax, cutting them off the dole. It's already happening today. My friend just rang up crying, saying they've taken their money, they've sent it to the doctor, booked her in for a vax, cut the unemployment benefits, gone into the bank account, and given her a QR code so that she can't use it unless she gets vax, and she can't buy anything unless she gets vax.
So what has happened here, all right, the super elites done put the pressure on our people, man. Of course, that was in Australia, right? Right out? And okay, these other nations are just test dummies, all right? Until they actually get to, and America is too, all right? Let's not get that twisted, all right, until it comes over here. But what's happening is the Lord, all right, is using the sword to blackmail our people, man, for their unrighteousness. All these things are done in what? The unrighteousness of our people, man. And what's happening is the things that our people depended on the most, all right, their trust in Egypt, all right, the things that they basically have became paralyzed and crippled on, all right, which their enemies have done that to them, what? Intentionally, okay, have crippled them to what? To trust in oppression, man. All right, and stayed there on. So what's happening now, the people who have given them did our people a favor, they're asking for something in return for it, man. All right. So in a sense, if our people don't cooperate, all right, according to the measure which these people are going to roll out to them concerning this juice, then they're going to get their welfare benefits, unemployment benefits rescinded. You see? Give me that word rescinded, all right? All right. Yeah, you got, go ahead, make your point. Y'all got something to say, bring it out.
Well, as with the clip we brought out from the brother GMS Watchman 4's channel, it was talking about Victoria, Australia, but over here in the US, in the next couple of days, they're gonna start implementing that measure that Biden announced back in September, where it says if an employer has more than 100 people, hey, they gotta either mandate the juice, or people have to get that test to show that they don't have the C19. And if you read about it, you've got some business, they're talking about some businesses might just skip the testing and go straight to the mandatory juicing. But hey, that's a major measure that's about to come down the pipeline. And if they're talking about that with jobs, hey, how much more until they get down with the unemployment benefits and the other guarantees you've got from the government? Like the brother Kaya was saying, our people have been living off the dole of Esau's benefits for the longest time, asking for favors of Esau. Well, now it's about time for that devil, that serpent, to come and ask for benefits and favors back from you.
Yeah, they're going to have to make good on that promise, because there's only two contracts out here. It's either a contract with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or it's a contract with Hashatan. All right? That's an inside joke, all right? But we know it's only a contract with who? Of course, Esau E, man. There's only two contracts you can make out here, man. All right? You only got two masters. All right? Pick one you're going to serve. And if you serve one, if you don't serve one, you automatically serve the other. All right? Now I say you can't even get a driver license if you don't go get it, man. All right? The squeeze is real. Okay? All these things that they know is of a necessity or a need, what they're going to do, they're going to put it in contempt if Jake don't get these mandates and these certain orders that they are coming down with, man. All right, they're gonna hold you in contempt.
Yeah, quick one to back up what you just said.
All right, bring it out. Then we could get busy. We can bring that word rescind out too. Don't forget out.
This is Isaiah 28:15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
A pact. See, they made a pact with death. All right, you agreed. Okay, you have cast a lot to say like, all right, this is what we rolling with, man. And once you cast that lot, whatever it land on, you gotta hold up that end of the bargain, right? In case if y'all don't know. Okay, go ahead.
We have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
At a what?
And with hell we are at agreement.
That sounds like something you gotta uphold. We looked out for you. Now we're asking something from y'all. I mean, our people. And we're gonna actually go in on the daughters of Zion. And listen, we don't, listen, I'm gonna just keep it right here. We're gonna get according to the scriptures what's going on, because mainly who is in cahoots with the serpent is who? Eve. All right? Or who? The woman. All right? The daughters of Israel, they're in super cahoots with them. So they made pacts and contracts that they thought wouldn't backfire. But lo and behold, and this is a part of their judgment to what? Bring them what? Down with that pride, man. All right? How can Isaiah 4 be fulfilled? Least they what? They vintage get taken away, man. Which we're gonna go into. Go ahead, Doc.
This is the word resent. It says circa 1600s, to feel pain or distress, to take something ill, consider as injury or affront, be in some degree angry or provoked at, to feel pain or regret.
I got it in the online etymology. It says revoke by authority, repeal. What you got it in?
Yeah, online etymology. I'm looking at resent though.
It should be RESCIND. Rescind. Yeah. Yeah, man. So what's happening here, the welfare, which welfare again, all right, it never was for you, Jake, all right, to live on forever. It was a come up. You know, if you did get it, you know, you get in it and get out of it, you right? You make the most of what you could do. But what Jake did, Jake got lackadaisical on it, all right? And now it have became Jake, what? His whole makeup, man. Now Jake they can't turn away from it. Go ahead, Ike.
Yeah, it says rescind, to abrogate, which means to disannul,
yep.
Or revoke by authority or repeal. It says 1630s from the French rescindiere, which means cancel, cut off.
Right. So they're about to cancel something. All right. Go ahead.
To cancel, cut off, annul, cancel, abolish, remove by cutting off.
Yeah, put completely out of the way of, man. All right. Go ahead.
So the prefix re means back or again, and scindere means to cut, rend, tear asunder, split up, part, divide, separate.
Right. And what the serpent is doing, was it I believe one of y'all, it was somebody brought a video. What's happening now, the serpent is cutting ties with Eve. Because even when he made them, all right, he made them with what? A string attached to it. Anyways, like I made a pact with you because you still my enemy. All I did was what? I tricked you. All right. That's why he's known as a what? A cunning serpent. When you go back into the in Genesis, man, in the Garden of Eve, he was a serpent. He made her believe something. All right. Hey, what we say down here, people say they were sold a dream. All right. He sold our women a dream. They fell for it. Now it's going to what? It's going to backfire on them, man. All right. Go ahead.
If I could say, it was it was a means to an end. It was a means to destroy the family structure, to beat down the man and be a snitch, to get him caught up in the system, to destroy the children, make the sons effeminate and the daughters whores. And now that Eve saw that he's accomplished his mission, he's going to throw you under the bus like he threw everybody else under the bus.
Facts.
What does it say? Who can pity at them that get bit by a serpent?
Yeah, I'm holding that.
Hey, when he go out, I wonder, Ryan, if you remember, I did a video back when it says he's at the breaking point of desperation. Hey, when a man about to go out, when he fall, he taking everything down with him. Think about when a man about to hit the ground. Anything he could grab on the left to the right or whatever to catch himself from hitting flat on the ground, he gonna grab on it, man. All right, so he taking everything down, all right, on his way, what? On his way out, man. Go ahead, I.
On this real quick, Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Yeah. You got it. Man. Yep. That's right.
You've been finessing and finagling, and you know, she made a pact with the devil in the garden, man. Then she re-upped that same contract over and over again, and now it's coming to an end. And who's gonna pay her?
Exactly. Yeah, they fulfilled their contract by what? Losing at the end of it. Which every contract that Jacob signed over here, if it wasn't that contract or that covenant or that pact you made with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you're going to lose. It was set up for you to lose in the end, man. They had interest on that contract. You see, Eve, it was interest on that contract. It was hidden language in that contract, man. You see what you caused now? Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Gad. All those sellouts among Gad, the so-called Native Americans, the coons amongst them, they would make a pact with Eve that he would take over the tribe and then kill him or enslave him. You can't trust the devil.
Yeah, peace treaties.
Yeah.
What is that, man? A peace treaty, man. We did things with signets. You know, the king put his signet. You writing on a piece of paper, man. You know we had fallen from the way, man. Our people had totally forgotten what it was to understand what a contract or you know was made, man. Yeah. With kings, it was signets being put out, man. But you got it out.
Shit. Even on another level, back in the ancient world, in a lot of cases, your word was your bond. Like your word held strength and validity to it. But as you said, look at where we're at right now, signing papers with the damn eagle stamp on it.
For real.
Fine print.
Yeah. Hey, we in this right here, if this come over here, well, and it's gonna come, it's gonna be a game changer. That's a whole momentum shift. Because we're talking about now, because the women and the kids are what? At ease. Now, come on, let's get into the precepts. All right. Give me that Isaiah 32 since we going to that. Because what? The women and kids are what? At ease. All right. So now, when they start to say these eviction on what it is, monetariums, that they came up with, the eviction. Yeah. Those when it actually is you get and ain't no money to basically put it back in play, we're gonna see what it's hitting for now. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay. And I also got a precept after that, Isaiah 32.
Come on, bring it out. Y'all bring it out.
This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Right, because the reason why Isaiah was saying this was a prophecy, man. It was important that they hear what was happening, because they knew. But even again, when you go in Jeremiah, they was gonna be up in pride. All right, they were gonna be in the same state with the devil, except they were gonna just be compromised. Go ahead, Ike.
Verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come.
Get that word vintage right there. I'm a wild Baba Gashah. Go ahead, Ryan.
Verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Right, and what y'all been clothed with, that's literal and spiritual, right? But what y'all been clothed with the welfare of Eve, the housing programs, the SNAP benefits, of what else? Of unemployment benefits, child care benefits. We can go down a list. It's so many benefits that they get a woman. It just make the man look ashamed over here. Like and our women still ain't ahead, bro. All right? Still not ahead. Why? Because they left the judgment of the man. They left the order of the house, the arrangement of righteousness. All right, they decided to do that, which is what was unprofitable to them. Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is the word vintage in the Hebrew.
They got more. They got more.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
Yeah, and when you go into that teats, that's the sucking of the breast, I believe. Or I think I looked up there earlier, but it says they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. All those benefits that they was receiving and getting, man. All right, they gonna lament for these things because why? All right, they girded themselves up and they thought that the vintage wouldn't fail. All right, they like you say, when they get to the point to where it's affecting their livelihood, all right, they probably can even do away with the makeup and the lipstick. But once it starts going to come into their house out, and the way you feed them kids and shit, it's gonna hit a whole brand new high, bro. It's gonna be a whole new level. That's gonna hit an all new low in Israel because the men already suckers for love. So when the woman get down, the man gonna be all the way down, man. Man, my woman, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She bucking on me. She want me to go up against. She wants you to go up against a man who she made a pact with. Go get it back. Go do this. You see what I'm saying? It's confusion. But go ahead, brother.
Keep going.
That should be it. Yeah, that's good. Yep. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, I had one real quick. This is Isaiah 30. I'm gonna start at 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah.
And hey,
got it.
To go, because we know 2/3 out here in Babylon, they go to Egypt or Esau, the modern day Pharaoh, for help, but to continue to go along the lines of the woman, and she's all the way down in Egypt going to Pharaoh for help, going down to the welfare office, in the Section 8, the SNAP, and especially going to the child courts to get that child support and get the man completely caught up.
I forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot about that, but goddamn, they are giving the women, chiefly the daughters of Israel, they're giving them billions of dollars. Though yet the man, a man in Israel can't even, he's not even 100-aire. And you know how you got millionaires, thousandaires. You see what I'm saying? Like they supposed to. I mean, we know the dude or the woman. They're supposed to be a helpmeet and an aid to their man. Everything that they got from the enemy, they're supposed to be being subtle and being subtle towards the enemy, and you allowing their man to usurp authority over them by asking Judah, and giving it back to your man so you can what? Empower your man. But the daughters got it all wrong. All right, they're looking for the man to empower them. Backwards. Go ahead, Doc.
Kind of like we were saying earlier, all these benefits come with a string attached, with the fine print. Esau gave you all these goods to destroy your man, destroy your children, and destroy the family structure. And now that he's gotten exactly what he's want, he's about to finish you off. And like you just said, Kaya, welfare is meant for somebody to get back on their feet. But it's become generational wealth for our people, and our women have waxed completely worse on it. Like, just look at the women 40 years ago compared to now. Damn. 20 years ago compared to now, it's just a damn freak show. But as it's about to say in verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Because what are we seeing right now? These benefits are slowly but surely being rescinded. And then also, what are you seeing? Police leaving the job, first responders leaving the job. It becoming lawless out here. You just had that incident a couple of weeks ago where that woman got ravished on the train by a man and nobody helped her. And you women are about to be out here thrown out here to the wolves. You've destroyed the family structure. You've destroyed your man. And hey, with you following feminism and all these other philosophies out here, you got a lot of men you've got men waking up to the fact of it, and they're like, there's no benefit in dealing with you besides the physical. Like, I deal with you, and what do I expect? You to cheat on me? You get emotional to call the cops to get me caught up? Hey, even me just going to help a woman in that's a female sphere could get me gunned down in the streets. So you know what? I'm gonna let you do you, and I'm gonna go my own way. So you women, as it says in Micah chapter 7, are about to get treaded down like the mire in the streets for trusting Pharaoh and going down to Egypt for help.
And guess what? They help, which is they hedge. They slowly but surely, really, they don't have no emergency responses. There's nobody for them to call. You call anybody dealing with anything, they put you on hold for 2 hours. Then, like, remember I was on hold. Then after the last call, they like, well, nobody's here no more. It's getting wild with everything, bro. It just concerning anything, concerning any matters. Your emergency responses are getting on the phone. Those days are long gone, but you got it, bro.
This word vintage in Isaiah 32 is bata zayar, which just means vintage. But when you go into that word, it says relating to or denoting wine of high quality. So the vintage is going to fail literally, but also spiritually. The wine that these women hold as high quality is going to fail them in that day. Feminism, women's empowerment, all of that's going to be out the window when there's no 911. You don't have, you're not empowered.
Yeah. If women are servants to the kids, and it's going to be a domino effect. Once they can't get what they got, the kids are going to grow combative. You see, the kids are going to become what? Combative. They're already mistress monsters. If you can't feed these children these GMO fig Newtons and fruity pebbles and particular things, they're going to buck up towards the parents, man. All right. He know if he don't get the nigger woman food stamps, he know it's going to be a volcano eruption in the house with those little minions, man. All right. You see how this go? It's chess, man. It's not checkers. All right. He playing chess on all levels, man. All right. And the centerpiece of that is the woman. All right. You see? But give me that Sirach 36 and
25. I got you.
Yep.
It's Sirach 36. Let me read 24 real quick. It says, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. That's what a wife is supposed to be. It says, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
Right. And what happened? All right. The man had to go out the house and work or whatever endeavors he decided to, go into or whatever. All right. So he did his job. Eve helped Eve do his job to get the man out the house. Look how Eve killed herself. You see, she committed suicide, but it looked like she was getting what? The deal of a lifetime. All right. That's the way the serpent packaged shit. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. What did the serpent say? Thou shalt not surely die.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Why would you even need to put that word in any kind of conversation we have? Like, why?
Yeah.
We clearly living. If we living, why dying gotta come in any kind of situation or any kind of conversation we having? Why? All right. This don't, again, that's why the woman's supposed to be what? Under rule in the house. All right. Listen to everything our man said. And again, this video not an ad hominem attack on women. We don't listen. We understand how everything gonna play itself out, but we're using them to get to the point. All right, to specify what we're saying. But go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say it's like with drugs. Hey, take a hit of this. You're not gonna OD. You're gonna feel good.
For real. And that hedge again. All right. That hedge is what spoiled them. All right. Your hedge was the enemy. You don't think at some point he was gonna stop compassing you roundabout? Really, he never compassed you roundabout because he gave you some shit and told you go over there anyways. He never let you live with him and dwell with him and see his inner workings. He throwed you a bone and told you go in the yard. All right. Only a dog live in a dog house. All right. This man threw you some shit, some benefits, gave you a dog house, put you a dog bowl back there. and came back there and fed, you know how you restock the dog bowl, but you still in a cage outside. When it rained, right? You in all kind of adverse weathers. You got to deal with the climates. All right. That's what he did you, Eve. All right. You was compromised. Okay. And then Eve pushed all her hedge out. You put the man out because you felt empowered, right? Okay. What she did? Oh, you got to get out. Eve told Eve, if you want to keep what I'm giving you, if you want to be thankful for your benefits, tell him he got to go. All right. You can't. We're going to do inspections once a year. Make sure no shoes ain't there. All right. That's the type of shit they do. Come look in your closet, see if boots there. You know, Eve got to put the man shit all in the attic and shit, man. You know, this is what she got to do just to keep the little things that she have, which gonna all be what? Taken away from her. Her goods shall be spoiled in that day. It said, where no hair's edge, there is there the possession is spoiled, man. You see? But if y'all brothers got y'all got something?
Real quick, this is St. Mark 3:27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man. Then he will spoil his house.
What his goods is not his woman part of his goods? That's his goods too, right? That's his possession. All right. Yeah. And then he what? Then after that, he can spoil his house, man. No, a woman is booty. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the same. This is the same word for goods that the elder Yakina always bringing out. It goes into
booty
vessel, especially a wife, as contributing to the usefulness of the husband.
There you go. So that's the main thing they spoiled and did, which they know that's a part of Jake. So they knew that would what? Also what? Break his strength too. You see? That was gonna break his strength and have him to what? Have to bow down in a way and come and work for him and, you know, kind of get under his wing. It was, bro, it was strategically done perfectly, man. And we know that's the hand of the Lord. Go ahead on.
Because he studied his enemy. He knows Jake really loves his woman. He don't have that spirit. It tells you in Daniel he doesn't desire women. Like you can't get at Eve by going at his woman. He'll actually throw his woman at you. He's a cuck. He wants to see his woman deal with Jake. But Jake doesn't want to see anybody deal with his woman. Jake naturally is jealous over his woman. So he knew that. He knew that about us. Like the best way to get at this guy is to go through the woman, man. Because he's the serpent. You can't tell who the serpent is in 2021. Hey, man.
Yeah. If you can't tell who the serpent is, you've been hit with the sauce.
Yeah.
That's it. You've been hit with the venom. That's simple, bro. If you don't know who and what is going on in the world, you're a guy. You can't say I don't know what the MOTB is and the juice and it. You gonna get it.
Yeah.
You gonna get it. The whole world is getting it. Like, wake up. Go ahead, Art. Give me if y'all brothers got anything y'all want to bring out. If not, give me on Sirach. Give me Sirach 13 and start at about 4. Baba good shot.
I got it.
Start at 3.
This is Sirach 13:3. The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threatened.
Start at 2, Start at 2, Salaki.
This is Sirach 13, verse 2. Burden not thyself above thy power.
Start at 1.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's all smoke. We gonna get all 7 verses in this, bro. They all go with the video. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 13, verse 1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
And that going to a woman as well. The woman is of what? The man. All right. And what that pitch is again, and that's it's like
that's the tar that they put on the roof. It's like like real thick. It's thicker than glue. You can't. Once you get pitch on you, you can't take it off.
You got it on you. It's on you. Yeah, it's on you. Yup. So when you deal with a person like this and you take up on his doctrine and his wines, it's on you now. All right. It's like he says, it's a sticky substance that is so difficult to get off you. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2. Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest.
Right. And they have made themselves a burden. All right. A burden is something you have to depend on and you can't. That's no way of you haven't fixed your mind or set yourself an escape route or a way to get off it. All right, something that burden you and close you in. All right, and what? It sits with you. It don't go anywhere. Go ahead, I.
Burn not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself.
You know why? Because he's gonna have the ups on you, man. He gonna put you in positions to where he know you're going to need him. All right. He gonna make you listen. He have made the poor poorer so they can trust him. All right, Jake. Jake, we plain people, if we got a car, a little house, food, and you know our family straight, we good. They know that. But what they did was raise prices higher, put more taxes on this, which caused you to what? Struggle to do that. All right. Now you have to what? Trust in him more. All right, go ahead.
For how agree the kettle and the earthen pot together? For if the one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken.
Yeah, y'all gonna run. It's gonna be a collision course. Go ahead, Art.
Verse 3, the rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal.
Right. So he done did you wrong, set you up for this back end, all the interest on the back end of what you gotta pay, and then threaten you. If you don't take the jail, all right, we cutting you off. But you're the same one gave it to us, man. Come on, man. Bro, that's blackmail. You know we need it. You kept giving, because he could have been cut our people off, and that would empower our people to go back and work and depend on, you know what I'm saying? And really get out there and get it. But he gave them what? More and more. It increased over the years. It started getting more and more. But go ahead.
The poor is wronged, and he must entreat also.
Yeah, he wrong, and he must beg for it. He got to beg for it too, man. All right? You telling him, well, I'm going to cut it off. So he like, I got to go do whatever you got to do to continue to get this, man. All right? He got to, man, look, you going to give it to me? Y'all still going to give it? You know, you got to entreat for it, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 4, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee.
There you go. It was all for his profit, his agenda, his NWO. All right? His new way, this new thing. All right? You play it right into the hands. Go ahead, Art.
But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
If you got nothing, right now you got nothing. So what he telling you is, I know you don't have nothing because I have given you everything you got. So now, if you don't do this, and he gonna stand good on what he's saying. He gonna forsake him until they be like, you know what? This is all we have. We gotta go back there. And you know what Eve gonna do? Grab most of these men and what? Tag along. You see? So he knew all the time, I can't go to the man, but the woman can get the man to come to me. It's Pro Bowl, in other words. Let's I'll see down, but it's platinum. It's a platinum way. The Lord code, but go ahead, Art.
Verse 5, if thou have anything, he will live with thee.
And when he had, mostly what she had, Eve, she had what? The man. All right? So he like, I'm going to dwell with her until what? He give in, man. He's going to give in. This is his weakness. Go ahead.
Yeah, he will make thee bare and will not be sorry for it.
Right. So he let the men lead the house, your hedge all around it with your kids starving, you're out in the rain, your wig off. All right. No makeup, lashes. He gonna close the makeup in the lashes store. Once he close the makeup in the lashes store and take the food stamp, all the women gonna go get it, bro. They gonna all go get it. That's simple, right? Once he take them wigs and they can't get none of them wigs no more, they gonna all go and get the juice, whatever this man said they gonna get, bro, just to get their fingernails and toes done, just to be pretty. Oh, in their mind. Quote unquote. If it gotta take you 3 hours to get pretty, you not pretty. It's everything you got on is artificial. It's not if you gotta put stuff on to feel comfortable, that means you're uncomfortable with how you feel. But go ahead, Doc.
Verse 6, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope.
And put thee in hope. Say your dreams, smile upon you. Yeah, it's good. See this, that. You know, I give you this, I give you that. Just make sure you giving me and giving, you know. And then he gave her and never even told her nothing. He never said, oh, I'm going to get this and get that back in return. He just made it to, well, all right, in the end goal, or the end time, we going to get it. We going to get ours without even having to ask for it. We just going to demand it, and they're going to just come and give it. But y'all, brother, go ahead. I don't keep going in, but go ahead, I finish this out. Let y'all brothers get in. Salaki.
He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou?
Yup, played you. Go ahead. Last one.
Verse 7, and he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice.
He gonna go overboard till you have drawn thee dry twice or thrice. You know how they say, what it is? Fuck me once, shame on me. Fuck me twice, shame on you. Or 3 strikes and you out. Well, he didn't ran you dry twice, 3 times. He didn't did it to you. Go ahead, Ike.
And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. Afterward, when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee.
That's what he's doing. That's where it's at, man. That's what is up. And it's up there. That's why I said, beware that thou be not deceived and bought down in his jollity, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, he, you know, hey, this man have planned out a particular plan, man, that consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, to basically, it's like the plan executed his own self, huh? It's like he put them in a plan, and the plan executed his own self. You see? But I'm gonna bring out this out, and y'all brothers could break it down. This Sirach 20:22. I won't keep on, just, you know. And 3, it says, an evil nurtured man is a dishonor of his father that beget him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss. Y'all brothers could break it down. Whoever want to break it down, I'll keep going. I'll keep reading. Y'all got it.
When you look at Jake, man, what happened when Jake had a daughter? His heart start beating out his chest. They be like, give me anything but a daughter, like, you know.
A daughter, yeah.
Which brothers love their daughters, but at the same time, in a society like this, this whole society is based up to turn your daughters into whores, and there's only so much you could do to protect them, because you can't be around them 24/7. You got to work, like you can't tire to a radiator, like we're not in our kingdom, so you can't just say, well, look, I'm gonna have some guards around my daughters at all time. We don't have guards. You can do to pray to the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Done. It says, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that live dishonestly is her father's heaviness.
Yeah, and all these women live dishonestly here in Babylon the Great. You know, the brother was just talking about the witchcraft. They paint on a whole new face. They try to look 10 years older than they really are. They try to deal in situations that they know their father wouldn't approve of, and that creates what? Heaviness in your heart.
That's right. She that is bold, dishonoreth both her father and her husband, but they both shall despise her.
Yeah.
You mind if I?
You got it. Huh?
I get this one. As it says, she that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband, and they both shall despise her. And hey, as the brother was saying, you can't watch over your daughter and be completely 100% sovereign over her entire life. You got to work. She going to school, getting these philosophies in her head, and then once she's 14, or once her 13, 14, whatever, when her hormones start kicking in, hey, as this society is, you can't rule over her. That's considered child abuse, and then she can go out and be a hoe, and then what? Later on down the line, she's all ran through, and she gets with a simp out here and makes him the joke of the town. And then on top of all that, she can get those government benefits from these other men that laid with her, and then she just goes out here and wilds out even more. She makes the father a laughing stock because she shows that, hey, you're a it makes you look bad because look at how weak he is. Look at his daughter out here. His daughter's the town bicycle. So he was a bad father. He was weak. And then the husband, now you know, and I'm sure some of y'all gone through this in the past. You know that one guy out there that deals with the one chick that everybody shoo-shoos about, and you see him just walking with that oblivious, happy look on his face, holding hands with her, and you see her, you're talking with your boy, and he walks by with her with that happy look on his face, when you know that she's had a bunch of other stuff on her face in the past, and he's completely oblivious to it. It's just, this whole society is geared towards destroying the women and making a man look like a joke. It's just sickening and disgusting. And it's going to be a relief when it finally gets flushed down the toilet.
Yeah, say keep straightly in a shameless daughter, a shameful daughter, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because he know the backlash that is going to get. I got a little more right here to go with what I just had said. This is Sirach 22. Go ahead, huh?
If I could just say real quick, with that Sirach 42, I remember going into another translation of that verse before, and it said, keep her in a room with no windows.
Yeah. In a straight, what you call that thing? A chastity. Yeah. She need to be actually, locked in, man. Because a chastity do what? It seal you in. It lock you in. When it's on you, it's on you. But this Sirach 22:9, it goes right with that Sirach that a father need to keep in a shameless daughter. It says, if children live honestly and have wherewithal, they shall cover the baseness of their parents. But children, being haughty through disdain and want of nurture, do stain the nobility of their kindred.
That's heavy.
I'm gonna read that again. Y'all got it? You all want me to get it?
It says stain the nobility. Like
let me read it again.
Noble vine. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, go ahead, break it down. You got it, because I was gonna get on it. It says, but children, Sirach 22 and 11 and 10. But children, being haughty through disdain and want of nurture, do stain the nobility of their kindred.
And it says disdain and want of nurture. So they need to be nurtured. They want to be nurtured, but they disdain it at the same time. All these women have so-called daddy issues. They love their father, but they hate their father at the same time because he didn't buy them a pony. He didn't protect them from being sexually assaulted. He didn't protect them from their mom. A lot of these women beef with their mom. So they desire nurture, but they disdain it at the same time. They hate a man telling them what to do, being in order. So what does that do? It says, stain the nobility of their kindred. The Heavenly Father said we're a noble vine. The Israelites are supposed to have nobility, but our women stain that, man. And these niggas too. But really, these women stain us as a nation. When you look at the so-called black women on social media, there's no way these are the holy people. There's no way that these are the children of the Most High. Eve twerking on an ambulance, like, come on, man.
Done. And then guess what? A daughter also is a dishonor to her husband. I mean, and our father, but the mother's in reproach because the mother ain't getting off with this. They supposed to be keepers at home, the older, sober teaching them, bro. Like they not getting off, but they wasn't taught nothing. And then the younger women don't listen to the older women. Then the older women want to be like the younger women. Yeah. All right, it's all out of order. Then what the saying is on TikTok, you like to sell the time, Ryan? My mama.
Big Bang Challenge.
How it go out?
Hating on a bitch, but you my mama's age.
Yeah, but you hating on me, but my mama hating on you, my mama age or something. It's something like that. Yeah, saying, my mama hating on me. It's something, bro. You know it.
She's saying you hating on a bitch talking about herself, but you my mama's age.
But you my mama's age, yeah. So because they want what? They envy the daughter is against the mother is against the daughter, the mother and the son is against the father is against the son, man. All right, this is a rock. Go ahead, you got it.
It's so degraded in this society now that you got mothers and daughters starting an OnlyFans account together.
For real, it's just getting overly. There's big done out here, man. That's why it says you really have no children and to have ungodly ones, man. All right, and right now to have a child. I mean, a child gotta come in the world ungodly, man. Ain't no Yahweh Shai's coming. That happened already. That's it, man. Brother say, Sirach 42:11, good news translation. Make sure that her room, the water cabal, brother Quran, that's it, LOL. It says, good news translation. Make sure that her room has no windows or any place where she can look out to the entrance of the house. So the Lord ain't playing. These women need to be kept inside, bro. Listen, bro, they came outside and we all died, man. From the garden out, we just been dead men since then, bro. All right, like that's it. That's the whole of it. It says, Salakin.
I got one.
That's good. That's cool. Go ahead. Y'all brothers got it. Y'all got it. Salakin. I was looking for something in particular. Go ahead. Y'all got it.
This is still in Sirach. This is chapter 20, verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. I just brought that out because these women, they receive presents and gifts, so they can't reprove. They can't say, well, look, the government's clearly trying to kill us. The government's clearly against our people. But the government is who they receive benefits from. That's who they receive all their welfare from. So they can't teach their sons to rebel against the government. That's really their husband. All right, our husband is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Eve's husband is the United States government. So we're at variance. It just is what it is.
Yeah. You got it.
I'm just gonna say, I used to deal with this one Eve. Some brothers know what I refer to her as, but she said her and her family. This is before they really started mandating the Jamba Juice. She was telling me that this is the first time she told me that her and her family had made a pact that none of them, no matter what happened, would take the Jamba Juice. Then about 2 weeks later, she was talking to me and said, oh yeah, my mom called me and she said, baby, I know what we said, but they came saying they were going to take my job away, so I had to get it, baby.
Yeah.
Man, women ain't holding no pack, man.
Yeah. Again, that's the women, bro. This Lamech, y'all got it. Y'all got something. I'll bring another precept out for y'all. Yep, it don't matter who break it down. This Lamentations 2:11. Mine eyes do fail with tears. My bowels are troubled. My liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people. Now we know the daughter of Zion and who it is. We understand that, all right? Because the children and the sucklings swoon in the streets of the city. All right, so this twofold here. They say to their mothers, where is corn and wine? Where's the corn and the wine? All right. In other words, where the food at? All right. Where Christmas at? All right. Wine is the Christmas. All right. Ain't no presents. All right. Where the Pop-Tarts at? All right. Where the cereal? Okay. This is happening. Hey, y'all brothers got it. Huh? Come on, get it. It says they say to their mothers, where's the corn and wine? When they swooned as the wounded in the streets of the city, when their soul was poured out into their mother's bosom.
Yeah, that's these people wanting the vintage, man. But as we read in Isaiah, the vintage gonna fail. And when you go back in Kings, you had those two Eves. They agreed to you're gonna eat your son today, and tomorrow we're gonna eat my son. They boiled the baby, man. They ate a baby and then she split. This is gonna happen, man. This is going to happen. The scriptures say there's no new thing under the sun. So when you read about people starving, eating their children, Eve can't fast. Eve ain't trying to go 3 days without food. That's not gonna happen. Some of these kids gonna get cooked before the famine even fully. It was like, man, and you can't go 4 hours without eating. Like, bro.
And those kids are obese, got childhood obesity anyway, so that's a lot of meat and fat to put on
calories. It might as well just call them that, low calorie.
It says, what thing shall I take to witness for thee? What thing shall I liken to thee, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I equal thee to, that I may comfort thee, O virgin daughter of Zion? For thy breach is great like the sea. Who can heal thee?
Hey, for a lot of you women out here, it's an incurable wound. It's a dam that's been busted, and that water's already came in and flooded everything and killed everything.
Yeah.
Hey, there are women out there that are gonna get saved, but for the vast, as we always say, the vast majority, the 2/3 is gonna be a lot of you women. So a lot of you women are beyond salvation, so to speak. Like
Yeah.
you're through, your kids are through, you're sent man's through. Like y'all are just gonna have to take that judgment coming your way, which is gonna be unfathomable. No electricity, no water, no food, no clothing, no shelter. You're just gonna be completely assed out here.
Yeah. There's Lamentation 4:3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breasts they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them.
Hey, like that king in that account you brought out, Amwad said, if the Most High can't help you, what can I do? A lot of these Eves in that day are going to be like, if I can't help to the children, if I can't help you,
Yeah.
who's going to help you? And they're going to eat those kids.
Yeah, the children, and those children going to become, that's why they're called mistress monsters. They're going to, it's going to get so bad, while the mama's trying to eat the kids might be trying to eat them too, right? Like, nobody thought of that. Like, some of these kids are overgrown and obese and tall. They going to try to eat the mama. Bro, seriously, yeah. It's going to be, hey, it says, they that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in the scarlet embrace dunghills.
Hey, being fed delicately or in the streets, and were brought up on scarlet, and scarlet's a nice color. Brought up living deliciously off Esau's teat, that vintage. And when it all fails and everything's said and done, shall be as a dunghill, a pile of shit out here. And what's it say in Jeremiah 25 as well as 2 Ezra 16? And the dead shall be as dung. Hey, just another statistic and another dead body on the street with dogs eating at your stomach, crows picking at your eyeballs. It's about to get bucka nasty out here.
Yeah, I got two more right here. I'm gonna jump down to 8 and 9. It's 8 where 10 is the point. It says their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It has become like a stick.
Wait a minute. I thought the Israelites were so-called white people.
Yeah.
Why did you say their visage was blacker than a coal?
Because they're wearing all black. They're wearing all black.
Of course.
But hey, that's talking about that famine. The skin sticking to their bones and then being blacker than a coal. Because hey, when a dark-skinned people hadn't had food, they get ashy and their skin turns darker. So it's going to be a walking horror story out here. It's going to be it's going to be worse than them jakes you see on those infomercials over in Africa with the flies on their eyes and their teeth sticking out of their mouth and the big watermelon-looking foreheads. It's going to be
coming to the black community for real.
Yeah. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for the want of the fruits of the field.
And hey, what does it say in Revelation? Men shall seek death in that day and not find it. And some of you are going to have to go through that famine and take it to the dome. That's how you're going to be. That's how you're going to be leaving this plane of existence, going to the next.
Starving. It says the hands of pitiful women have sightened their own children. You go, Raya. Hey, they were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
Hey, side them in that pot, making a baby brisk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jamal juice.
Jamal juice. Y'all got it. That's pretty much, that was it. Cause like you said, that's all I had. If y'all brothers got anything,
yeah, I got one.
That's all I had to present. Yeah, Con, you got it.
The second Esdras, chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For as such in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That vintage.
Yeah. You got it up.
Oh, hey, the benefits of that vintage, hey, them welfare benefits, food stamps, the child courts helping you, and hey, even these jobs you get, these grants and stuff you can get to go to college and get a nice cushy job. You put all your chips in that basket, but hey, Most High's about to turn that basket over, and them chips are about to fall in a hole somewhere. And you're just gonna have an empty basket and get it how you live in that day, as it's about to go into.
That bite. It says in that bite, the Lord shall bite you, like he said. Cabal put it on a thing. It says bite to oppress with interest on a loan, and then once you have the interest on a loan, like he said, and right now, how you gonna pay something back when the person who been giving you the money have stopped giving you the money? Like, how you gonna? What you gonna do? You gonna give him that? How you gonna give him that box? He don't desire women. There's no way to pay him back. Eve like, oh yeah, he gonna take this put. That's played out. All right, Eve, you can't even manipulate nobody no more with that. Like that's played out. All right, you gotta go sit the ball and hope and pray to God that a man approach you. I think one of y'all brother was saying that the women are complaining now that no man hollered at them the day that they went out. Yeah. Like no man walked up to them and like
that's a regular thing.
Yeah, it's a regular thing now.
Yeah, women complaining that men don't want to approach them no more. Then you got Eve. He raised up that punk. We don't need to say his name, but he rebuking Eve every night.
Yeah.
he actually set him up because his channel's never been deleted. He goes hard. He's never been deleted. So he's set up by Eve.
Yeah, if we say his name, they're gonna probably strike the page, bro. Fuck it, it's Kevin Samuel, man. What his name is? That's his name?
That's him.
That's him. Bro, listen. So many people petitioning against this man. Thousands of women is petitioning against this man. Now you know if they petition against this page, they're gonna delete this bitch today.
Yeah, that's proof that the vintage is failing, because 10 years ago, you couldn't just make a whole channel just going in on Eve every day. That's unprecedented in Babylon. So when you see they have that what's that guy, Voltaire? He said, you know who's in charge by who you're not allowed to criticize. There was a time where you couldn't criticize Eve, and now you can. So what does that mean? They're coming out of power. It's over.
Yeah, but
Daddy too.
Yeah, Daddy too. And Daddy could criticize them though. They ain't gonna say nothing. They're gonna tuck their tail and come in there and get on your ass. Take their anger out on you.
Yeah.
If he not giving them nothing no more, guess what? They're gonna come blow on you. You the problem in the house. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't helping, right?
And a lot of Eves are coming home now to an empty house, so they got no man to blow.
That too. That's why the gun sales through the roof. Most of the in the gun classes, the instructors saying it's all Eves in there, all women. Yeah. They're like, the men ain't even in there no more. It's all he doing a course. It's all women, 200 women. Like
gun sales and cat food have skyrocketed.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, because they gotta get their cat or whatever they pet some food.
Yeah.
And double A
because they don't got a man.
And double A batteries.
Yeah, batteries.
God.
And alcohol.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wine.
And tissue.
It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet as place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it.
That go heavy to the woman. Like when you actually look into that, because Jake, we really don't get no benefits. We get it out the mud. I gotta go get my hands dirty, like period. And then they don't pay you everything you work. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really those benefits, and it goes into, of course, we know that's multifold. It goes into, the Jakes in NFL, different, you know, there's multiple that go down a, you know, different thing, but just to, you know, bring it full circle with this video, that goes down to Eve too. In particular, man, like they have received benefits. They have been taken care of in Babylon, bro. All right, they have compassed the man over here. For as you know, the things that they receive, what they get, how they treat it. All right, that's how the man gonna be treated in the kingdom of heaven. It's up 100 million times more. All right, you got it, bro.
It's gonna be righteous. We're not gonna have to sell our soul for benefits. We're not gonna have to turn on our family for benefits. We're not gonna have to break up our families to get
turn a trick.
What's ours.
Yeah, turn a trick. All right.
Yeah. Become a traitor and an enemy to your nation. We're not gonna have to do that in the kingdom.
Hey,
commit sexual treason, man. You got it.
Huh? and in that day, daddy's gonna be coming to us for benefits. And you know what? We ain't giving him shit.
For real. We're gonna show you what you were supposed to do. We're gonna show you what you were supposed to do with a serpent. Cut his head off. Literally. Right? Yeah. But again, we'll show you what you were supposed to do. All right. When you in order behind who you supposed to be behind, where you supposed to be at. You see? You see how this all came back around full circle? The Lord likened his judgment into a ring. You in that ring too. Where the ring is enclosed, that means you inside. Go for you too. You're not on the outskirts of that. You're in there, in the middle. But again, you know, point been made. I know we kind of, you know, hopped on it. Hey, the spirit had to go where it went, you know? So again, man, Abaratazah, you brothers got any closing statements or whatever y'all might want to make, last point or whatever, and we could get out of the point made. We ain't gonna spend all day on fucking Eve, bro.
Oh, I'm good. Y'all
good?
Good. All right.
Hey, with that, the point been made. So Abaratazah, keep a close watch on this welfare thing, you know, moving in. Of course, it's overseas or wherever or whatnot. But of course, everything get tried out elsewhere to get bought here ultimately, man. You see? So Abaratazah was edifying to you, Akim, all right? And to the next time, we're gonna give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Hashem, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. To the next time, I'm gonna say shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
At the water for you brothers on the comic board, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabarakatah. Barakathum. Wasn't able to catch it, but we'll catch it next time. Like, shalom to you, Akim, man. Stay up. Shalom. Shit.